Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's good, man? Y'all know who it is. It's the hottest hot boy. You know even when it's cold outside. Major level 3 E's. That's 3 for shorty to get with me. So, boom. It's Vlogmas. It's day 6. And I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to be transparent with y'all because I fuck with y'all. All day, I've been trying to figure out what type of video I want to do. Because all my other videos, I've been having people in there with me. And this one, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to do something by myself. I got some other videos I'm going to do by myself, too. But I wasn't prepared for them today. I got to do something else before I could do it. So today I'm like, what's something I can do by myself? And I was just like, I'm asking people, I'm calling people, I'm on TikTok, Pinch, I'm coming up with all type of shit, but it's all basic. Like I don't want to be basic. But then I thought about it, like, what's like a story time that I could talk about? But I'm like, what I'm gonna talk about? If I do story time, what I'm gonna talk about? So I called a friend. Shout out to my friend, you know what I'm saying? 225, badass red bone. I'm joking. Nah, shout out to my dog, Mia, you know what I'm saying? She gave me the idea and she said, what you was doing last year around this time? Talk about that. So let's talk about it. But before we get into the story, right? It's not gonna be a long story. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. Y'all just come and chill and vibe out with me. But you know, this time I'm at the bar. I'm in a different perspective. Y'all used to seeing somebody else from this perspective. I'm in the seat now. You feel me? But we ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move on. But I gotta make me a drink. Y'all know how I got down. Christmas glass. Gotta make me a drink. I got some ice right here too. Let me get 2 ice cubes. We want 2 ice cubes. 2 ice cubes get the job done, right? I don't even know how to pronounce this like a man. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. But my sister, shout out to Asia, she brought this to my house last weekend. And I've been on that shit. I'm not gonna lie, this shit is fucking good. You feel? We're gonna post some of that in there. We're gonna get us a lit Cokey Coke. Not Coke, the white shit. This shit. I do not condone drinking Coca-Cola, y'all. I'm just putting it out there. I only drink Coke with liquor. Mostly Henny or Crown or something. But this shit right here hit with the fucking Coke. And I got me a little chicken, you know what I'm saying? Crunchy's chicken. If you're not on that, get on there. I know a lot of people don't like fucking with it. Me personally, I fuck with crunchy chicken. Let me get my coaster. So boom. I'm about to eat, drink, chop it up with y'all, and give y'all story time basically about what I was doing last year around this time. And I'm not gonna lie, based on what's going on right now, it's a drastic like difference on what was going on last year around this time. So before we do that, shout out to TKB, Top Notch Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Onk. If y'all been tuned in, y'all know who Onk is. Best barbecue sauce on the fucking market, man. Let me hold up. Let me give me a little bite. That shit's scrumptious, you hear me? It's a little cold, so let me throw my shit in the microwave a little bit. Say, while that's in the microwave, y'all know what's going on. We got the feet in the air. Keep the hat on, man. Y'all know what's going on when the hat on. Once my chicken heat up, I'm gonna do a little story time. All right, so starting thinking about last year around this time, and I'm gonna try to like everything I talk about, try to like put some visuals next to it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But like I said, last year around this time, around this specific time, like today's December 6th. So around this time last year, I everything was kind of going good. Like as far as the music, like I had shows going on, I had some motion, and I had like I think I was about to drop too. I was working on my EP around that time. So as far as content, career wise with the music and the podcast was booming. I actually had just got to look at Warren. Shout out to Warren on the podcast around this time. I think his episode dropped around this time too. So that was like big for me in my eyes. That was something going on. But the biggest thing that was going on really was I had got on the radio. My first time being on the radio. I had went on the radio station. Shout out to Don P. Shout out to the Zing twins. So I'm gonna try to break it down to y'all so y'all understand like the whole process and how we got to the radio station. Drink break. That bitch tastes good too. Sheesh. But so boom. I'm gonna take it all the way back. So the Zing twins, they throw these shows called Showface And like I think right now they almost at like 20, but like they was doing it every month, doing the show face where they brought artists together and we performed. Now I met the Zine twins through my partner Maul, so shout out to Maul. My first time performing at one of their showcases was in April. Was it April or May 2023 last year? So that was my first time performing, and I just liked it, like the energy that's up in there. Even the other artists, like they wasn't bougie, they was nice. They actually had good music, so I was fucking with the vibe. And like the whole summer, like every month, I'm at the show face. I'm at the show face, and Don P, who is the owner of the radio station, The Morning Brew. Well, not the owner, but he's the host, and he hosted a few shows, and he was at a few of them that he wasn't hosting, but he just was noticing talent. And I want to say around August or September, like we just locked in. Like he fucked with my vibe. He fucked with my music. He just started watching me on Instagram. He tuning in. He supporting. Like it was just a genuine connection, to be honest. And then I want to say around October, he was like, "Man, I want to bring you on the radio station." He about to start doing these things where every Friday an artist comes on the radio station. He talked to him. Like the shit in my mind, it's crazy. I ain't never been on the radio. Being on the radio where I'm from in Baton Rouge, that's big. So like he telling me he gonna get me on the radio, a month passed. And honestly, I started to not believe him. I'm a man of action, I like when I come up with an idea, I'm doing that shit as fast as I can do it. So once he was telling me and it wasn't no moves being made, I kind of didn't believe him until one day, I think it was the show face in November. He was like, "Man, we getting you on the December 5th. You can come this day." No, he was matter of fact, he told me to lock in with his assistant. So let me not lie. He told me lock in with his assistant, got her number, and she worked on me with a date, and we worked on December. And once the date came, I started telling everybody, especially like my mamas, my aunties, and I was on that 8 in the morning. So I know like my mamas, my aunties, my sisters, like my older family member, they gonna probably be in the car on the way to work or dropping off their kids or something. So I'm like, tune in. I'm even telling my job at the time I was working at Lowe's. I'm telling everybody at my job, like, I think I was supposed to come to work that day from 6 to 3, and I asked my manager to switch because I worked the 12 to 9 shift because I was supposed to go on the radio for 8. I'm telling everybody that's at work, like, I'm gonna be on the radio tomorrow, this station at 8. But I also like for the people that's not gonna be in the car, I can't get to the radio, I'm going live. So you can watch it on live. And I'm just telling everybody because me genuinely, I'm just excited. Like, I'm a radio station? Radio station? Man, turn me up. That's big. You know what I'm saying? That's big for me. That's probably in that moment, that's one of the biggest things I ever did. So they come and we go up in there, and I'm not gonna lie, that morning I was excited, but the moment I pulled up to the radio station, like nervous. But I'm like that with all the time. Like everything, performances, events just pulling up. Like I'm nervous. I'm excited up building up to it. When it's time, I'm nervous. Once it's really go time, that should be gone. That shit go out the window, man. Nigga don't be worried about that no more. So, boom, do the radio station. Shout out to Shay and Aaron. Shay and Aaron came to the radio station with me. So we in there and we just chopping up. It was a great experience because Don P, he's a real radio personality. He just know how to run the flow. But I was kind of in shock and awe the whole time. Like I'm looking around, like I'm really in the radio. I'm on live and like they got 40 people in there, and I'm like, Lord, it don't sound like a lot to y'all, but to me, that's 40 people watching my live. And that's because I done told them, but I done posted on Instagram, posted on Facebook, told my family, told my job, I done told everybody. So people tuned in. And then I got my partner Aaron up in there. He vlogged, he recording everything. So I got footage of everything that's going
Question.
Don't stop, keep going. Don't let nobody come stop your mission. Don't stop, keep going. I swear nobody gonna tell you different.
But like I was just like, I was proud of myself just because where I'm from, that's big. And me making the people where I'm from proud is all I really care about. Like I won't make them proud. I want them to know like I'm not in the city no more. And they worry about me and they worry about what is going on and stuff, but like I'm doing good. Like, I'm doing good. Your boy on the radio, mama. Baby boy on the radio, mama. You feel me? And like that's just like something that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, like to make my family proud, make even my friends, people that support me, that genuinely support me, just like watch what I'm doing, watch my Vlogmas videos, like everybody that support me from music, podcasts, vlogs, just in person, uplift me, tell me how I uplift them. I appreciate all y'all. Even if we don't know each other for real, even if we don't talk every day, I appreciate all y'all. And like I do this shit for that. Cause like it's kind of at the point in my life now where I'm grateful. I know my potential. I know my talent. It's just I'm just trying to let everybody see it. That's it. I just want everybody to see that the motivation that I bring, the confidence. Just I like when people come tell me like I motivated them or I helped them get through something. Like I thrive off of that because who doesn't want to be able to help others? I know life hard, man. Life hard as a motherfucker. I go through shit. Speaking of that, well, let me get me a lit. Let me give me a little crunchy chicken right quick. And my bad. Your boy be a little hungry, man. Be a little hungry. But speaking of like, going through shit, right? We talking about what I was doing last year around this time. So um first off, long live sticks. You know what I'm saying? Like long live sticks. Last year on December 10th, I lost my cousin. One of my closest cousins. He more like a brother than a cousin to me. And I ain't trying to like, make this sappy or anything like that, but that was probably one of the toughest things I ever been through. Simply because his birthday is November 19th. He was here. He was actually standing right there. Him and my other little cousin Tiny. Shout out Tiny, you know what I'm saying? His little brother. And shout out Phil 1K and Chopper. They was here in the building with us too. But last year on Stick's birthday, November 19th, they had Super Sunday out here. He came out here for his birthday, and they came to the crib. You know, them my little cousins. I stay in New Orleans. They from Baton Rouge. I'm from Baton Rouge too, if y'all didn't know. But they came out here, and they came fuck with me. I had a show that night. Remember I said the twins was having shows, and damn, ironically, now that I'm thinking about it, that's fucking insane. The same show that I went to that Don Peter told me how let his assistant to get on the radio was the same show that they was had. It was on his birthday. That was my cousin first time ever seeing me perform live. That was his first time coming to my apartment, first time coming to the bar. It was just a lot of first times, and I never forget. Right before I performed, me and him was in the back patio smoking, just talking. And he just like, "Cuz I know I ain't never seen this, but I'm proud of you. I've been seeing you on the ground, but now I get to see you in person finally." And that literally was the last time I seen him. Like that night, they came here and he was giving me ideas about the podcast, and he was telling me how he can't wait to get on there and he won't get on there, and then everything like that. We scheduled a date for him and my cousin Tiny to come on there December 9th. Listen to me. December 9th, we scheduled for him to come on here. For him to come back out here because they had a flight to Cali. Come back out here. They scheduled a flight. After that, we went to the show. The show was amazing. Like I said, I got the opportunity to be on the radio from the show. After I performed, they left. I remember walking them to the car and they left. They went back to Baton Rouge. They were supposed to come December 9th. The flight got delayed, or I forgot exactly what happened. Like something happened to where they had to book a flight instead of the night. They had to book it for December 12th. And my cousin died December 10th. I look at it like, it was just his time. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. It's the reason why that flight got delayed or whatever, because it was just his time. Like he had to be where he had to be. And I'm at peace with it. I don't like it. I'm still hurting. I still think about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Long little Stixie right here. Let me show y'all. Long live my cousin Sticks. You feel me? That was like, you know what I'm saying? I know him as Ricky Scott, my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? But in the streets, he known at Sticks. Like that was real family. Like grew up together. Like since little kids, like little cousin. You know what I'm saying? And that was a tough time for me because, like I said, everything was going good. I had just got on the radio, and a few days after that, he died. My last time seeing him was his first time seeing me perform because he was in jail a lot. We went to high school together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I ain't trying to make it sad, but y'all, I break it down basically like y'all get it. That was because we was locked in. So him passing, it broke me down. It broke me down in a way that I've never been. I've lost a lot of people, but that one took me out. And it really took me out because his little brother, I watched how it tore him up. I watched how it tore him up. It also brought us together. And that was kind of like the beauty of it, even though it was a sad time. The beauty part was it brought me and him even closer than we already was. And everybody that know me since being, y'all know, Major and Tiny was like that. Sticks was always there when he was there. If he was in jail, he still was there. He just wasn't there. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But the ironic thing about that is everybody loves my song, Miss Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a clip of my music video, Miss Taylor, right here.
Dark nights, long days. Please forgive me for my past, went the wrong way. I got caught up on the hype, was on the wrong page. When I really need you, I'm screaming your name. Oh, Miss Taylor, I need to come see you later. Every day you by my side like my neighbor. One shot, no rocks, just flavor. Miss Taylor, every time I give me a taste, the pain fade away. Gotta keep it player. Can't never let her know on the real that I'm feeling this way. Baby, what you made up? I love your body, but inside is where I wanna stay. Do me a favor, Miss Taylor. Just help a nigga finish the race. 4 cups of your love, yeah, I'm feeling it now. Full of trauma in my head, I'm trying to figure it out. Every day it been raining, I'm in need of a drought. It don't matter who in front, you gotta finish the route. My life been crumbling real fast, I can't bet on myself if I'm stuck in the past. Take the bullshit, ball it up and shoot it in the trash. I don't care if I ain't first, just can't never be last. And I know that me and you, we ain't meant to be. All these bodies in my head that I dream and see. You the only one around that keep me at peace. Sending prayers to the Lord while I cry and weep. My therapist saying I need some sleep. All my friends on my line like don't fall too deep. But Miss Taylor and Hennessy been helping me. Miss Taylor.
But yeah, everybody loves that song. Like that's my second hottest song behind Letter to Myself. The music video, fire. I love Taylor Port. I drink Taylor Port. I don't know, all the time. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story about how that song came about. My cousin died. And normally whenever I would lose somebody, I would indulge in liquor. Not just like get fucked up and do a bunch of crazy shit, but like me and liquor have a connection if y'all haven't realized that. Me and alcohol, I just vibe with it way better. So normally whenever I would lose somebody, I would go buy some Henny and go with it. But two things, Henny is high as fuck. And the way I was feeling off of that, I wanted to drink a lot, and I just didn't have the funds to just be buying that much Henny. And also, Henny strong as fuck, and I didn't want to end up in a hole or in a deeper spot that it could have led me, like crashing out or doing something I didn't have no business doing. So I told myself, what's something that I can drink that's not that high and it's not that strong? Only thing I could think of was wine, but wine don't give me the feeling that I wanted. But I recently had just came about Taylor Port, which maybe like 2 months before this, I had just started drinking Taylor Port, really enjoying it, really liking it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go Taylor Port because Taylor Port's strong. It's strong like Henny, but it's not Henny, it's still wine. And it's way cheaper. $7.99. Well, that shit like $9.99 now, because you know inflation is a motherfucker. But at the time, it was $7.99. So I got a bottle and it did the job. It did the job. And like I said, that was a real tough time for me. Like that was December 10th. I was dealing with that for a long time. Like Christmas wasn't a fun Christmas for me last year because the whole family was separated. Everybody was broken. Like, it just wasn't the same. And even after that, like New Year's, the New Year didn't feel the same, man. I had ended up having to get into therapy. And therapy is what allowed me to get a little more clarity from it, understand my emotions, but not just from that situation. Like I said, I've lost a lot of people. I've lost about 12 to 15 people in my life. And I'm not talking about just people I know, I'm talking about people I'm close to. Like people I was like this with while they was alive. So it hurt a little deeper, but that one just hurt the most. That one hurt a whole lot most. But long live Sticks, long live all my other angels. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of angels. HP, Stu, Josh, Uncle Carl, Drew, BJ, Nay, Grandma, cousin CJ, Duck. Like it's a lot of people. I done lost a lot of people, man. So long live all my thugs. But drinking Taylor Port in that situation allowed me to actually fall in love with Taylor Port because I was able to get a feeling at a cheaper price, and it wasn't as harsh on my lungs or in my opinion than the Henny was, and it just worked out for me. And that's how I ended up making the song Miss Taylor. And I remember making the song and people like saying they don't like it or you know what I'm saying. I remember Shay was like, "Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling that." And I ended up making the song, and that song a hit now. That song a hit. That song is making everybody that follow me and know me want to drink Taylor Port because I'm pushing it so hard. I'm gonna get that sponsorship from Taylor Port. I'm putting that in the app. 2025, we're getting the sponsorship from Taylor Port. Hey, who knows? It might come before 2025. You feel me? It's December 6th. We still got what that is. 25 more days left in the year. They got 25 more days left in the year. So we never know. It might still come around, but it might not. But all in all, December last year was not a great month for me. It was like a bad way to finish off the year. It rolled over to December, but I got it. I mean, not to December, until January of 2024 this year. But I got it together. I was able to float my way to the top. And things did get a little bumpy, you know what I'm saying? Long live Tot. You know what I'm saying? I ended up losing my sister, which was another bumpy road, but I was prepared for what came after. Once I found out about it, I was prepared for what happened, what came after, because like I said, I've been through it so many times. And it gets tough, it gets aggravating. But you know who got me through? Miss Taylor. I don't got no Miss Taylor on me right now. Y'all know I always keep Miss Taylor on me, but I ain't got her on me right now. She on vacation. I'm giving her a vacation for right now. Might have her tomorrow. But yeah, that's a nice little story time about me. I think that was a good story time. Last year I was on the radio. I got Warren on the podcast. That's when my podcast started going up too. Like last year, December, January, that's when it started really taking off. And I remember telling myself at the beginning of this year, I'm gonna drop a podcast every week until the end of the year. And you guys, we got 3 more weeks. We got 3 more weeks, and we're gonna be completed. We're gonna be the completed that goal. I can't wait. But I don't know what else I want to talk about. Hey, more Vlogmas videos coming up. Tomorrow we're doing a Christmas game night. So it's gonna get real interesting. This video is dropping right now. Today is December 6th. If you're watching it as soon as I drop, it's 9 in the morning. Yeah, I'm drinking at 9 in the morning. Fuck it. But don't worry, tomorrow we're gonna have some fun. Tomorrow we're gonna have some fun. And then me and LA and Munch, we about to record a Christmas song. I'm gonna let y'all see that. Mari is teaching me how to make cocoa balls. Making cocoa balls. What else we got? Shout out to Sav. Sav is going to make a Christmas themed outfit. And I'm gonna let y'all see him, his process and how he make the outfit. We're gonna go to the store, get the fabric, and he gonna do a photo shoot same day. You know what I'm saying? I'm around some people that's getting to it. We wrapping mall car and Christmas lights, but this ain't a prank. We're not doing like how we did Asia. Maul wants to wrap his car in lights. If y'all haven't seen the ideas or pictures or whatever, like it's a hard idea. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait till we do it. What else we got? I'm gonna do a Q&A. I'm gonna let y'all do a Q&A. I'm gonna do some some gift shopping with y'all. You know, I got some ideas. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything because some stuff is top tier. I can't let y'all know all of it. But just know, every video we drink. Say, look though, it's Vlogmas Day 6. Y'all keep vibing and y'all have a great day. I'm out of here. Wait. Bring it back, bring it back. Don't forget we on the road to 1K. So if you watch it and you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Go subscribe right now. We're on the road to 1K, man. When we get to 1K, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something big. I'm doing something crazy though. But right now, we on the road to 1K. We almost there, man. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all is my supporters. Y'all keep me going. You feel me? Okay, now I'm out here for real.